Here in Omaha, Nebraska, uh, about maybe like 17 minutes outside Omaha, Nebraska, for the 2019-2020 Midwest Regional Championships this weekend. It's a two-day affair consisted of 13 college teams across the Midwest playing in pool play, bracket play, all for a chance to acquire 7 bids for the national championship being hosted in West Virginia, Charleston, April 2020. A lot of good games happening here today. This is Scott Ryan here, live streaming as many games as I possibly can to give you all the thing that we enjoy the most, and that's Quidditch. Yes, I know I'm on the first pitch again, but I plan on going outside after this game. Yes, I know I'm indoors. I have a schedule. I plan on going outside after this match. I'm doing my best to try and cover as many teams as I possibly can. Right now, we're just getting warm-ups going. Creighton College has already played one of their pool play games today, beating out Columbia College of Chicago earlier today, a score of 200-70. Earlier today, a solid performance all around. A lot of big things to be expected from Creighton College. Ooh, I got a bludger. Yes. I got the bludger. My team doesn't let me play beater. They make me run around with the quaffle and stuff. But anywho, first game for today for Maryville Quidditch, based out of St. Louis, Missouri. I'm pretty sure this is at least their second showing in a regional championship. Maryville is the team boasting the red and black. Creighton is wearing, we're going to call it gray and blue. If there's other colors in there that I'm not seeing, feel free to let me know. Colors are not my strong suit. Spending a lot of time on my phone and talking about how awesome people are, that's more of my forte. Should be a solid game. Maryville has a lot of athletes on their roster, folks that play other sports, work out consistently. And Creighton, being one of the top names in the Midwest region for college teams, looking to add a second win to the first day of the Midwest Championships this weekend. Our head ref for this match is KT, representing Bruce City Club Quidditch out of Wisconsin. Looks like she has met with her refs, and she's going to do an equipment check for Maryville. Creighton has already done an equipment check for today, so gonna keep moving forward. West would be fun. I'm not. That's a good question, Ken Walker. Let me see if anyone typed anything to me. In my Chicago chat, it looks like someone reported the final score was 170-70 in favor of Kansas over the SIU team from Edwardsville. And then someone else reported to me that U of I, or the Illini based off Illinois, won out against Southern Illinois University Carbondale. Looked like by a large margin of 70 plus. So that is one win for an Illinois team and one loss for an Illinois team. There are 2 teams from the Southern Illinois region. One is in Edwardsville and one's in Carbondale. You got it, Ken. Feel free to send questions my way. I'll do my best to answer them as fast as I possibly can. Joining KT for this match, we have Mizzou as part of the ref crew, and it looks like Devin Miller has some things to say to me. Devin Miller is, was it second year? Fifth year. Well, second Chicago.
Oh, second on this team, yeah.
Yeah, second year Chicago Chaser. Devin is nothing short of an exceptional human being, and I'm very privileged to have him part of this team and in my life. Thank you for being here today, Devin.
I do what I do.
Devin joins us from Rutgers College in the East Coast.
Rutgers, let's go.
It is a pretty cool jersey. It's cool to see a lot of the veteran players there playing club teams, representing their old college teams. You're going to see a lot of those folks either like volunteering or reffing or even coaching some of the college teams. If you know any veteran club players or folks that just want to get their hands more involved in Quidditch, there's definitely a lot of college teams across the nation that could use it. Maryville getting hyped for their first game of the day here in Omaha, Nebraska. They are led by a young man by the name of Samuel, get this, Slaughter. And that is going to be his plan for today, to slaughter the competition. The dude is an animal. Watch a dude work out. He puts 4 plates on each side of the bar. I'm not a math whiz, but that is a lot of weight. Yeah, always. KT will be head ref for this match. Creighton versus Maryville. Creighton's second match of the day, Maryville's first. We are going to be biased towards Maryville because they're wearing red, and red is my favorite color. There's a lot of red teams. We got SIUE, we got Maryville, Columbia, ISU.
Minnesota.
They're kind of maroonish.
That's true.
But, like, they collide with Salukis, so... What? Very casual, ready. And we are off. Ooh. Creighton starting off with a strong start, but losing the quaffle. Maryville recovers. Look to see number 52 for Creighton get a lot of buckets today. He asserted dominance earlier this morning by, I don't know, it was like 6 or 8 buckets. He had a good day. He balled.
You're going to want to watch for him on breakaways. Very speedy. Very athletic.
A lot of pressure up front by Creighton beaters. Being careful with the ball.
Maryville does have control, though.
Missed opportunity by Creighton. Maryville has bludger control and recovers the quaffle. Let's see what they can do with this strong advantage. Bludger control is huge in this sport.
Creighton with a full sideline. This is their hometown, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's fancy there.
From Omaha.
We are going to see the outside pitch, I promise. I plan on going outside after this match. I just got to make sure I try and catch like as many teams as possible. I don't plan on staying inside all day. I'm going to do my best to try and cover at least one game for every team, if not 2 or more.
I know University of Illinois doesn't get to be on this pitch at all today.
Yeah, so that's a huge reason to... Ooh, a pump fake by Maryville, number 24, Chaser.
Do you have a list of the names?
Yeah, they're in my laptop bag. I don't have the names in front of me. Maryville takes an early lead over Creighton, 10-0. Home is Maryville, guest is Creighton. That's a little backwards considering Creighton's just down the block from here, but who am I to decide that? Keeper, number 48 for Creighton, dishes it out. Drive coming, contact.
That's number 52, little finger roll on that goal.
I don't think there's additional points for Flair, but it looked pretty, Devin. Definitely looked pretty. That's number 52. Got a lot of buckets for Creighton early on this morning against Columbia. Look to see him do that again. Slow ball walked up by number 24 from Maryville.
Anything to the betting machine?
I'm sorry?
Anything from the vending machine?
I'm okay. Picked off. And he is off. Look at those strides. Dishes it off. Style points, making it look easy. 52 to 48. That is a dangerous combo for Creighton. Someone should remind the Maryville keeper that he's got to touch the hoops physically, not just touch it with the broom. Unless I'm wrong, someone correct me. But that is why I'm not roughing. That's why I'm over here. Maryville keeper number 69 walks the quaffle up. Stop asking me math questions. Another fast break for Creighton. Another easy bucket for Creighton chaser number, I keep forgetting his number. I want to say 55. Sorry, 52. That's number 52 for Creighton. In his spare time, plays basketball. Practices for a D1 team. Score is 30 to 10 in favor of Creighton. Oh, Jesus, such a... Creighton showing no mercy with the bludger. Getting another score, 40 to 10. In case anyone's wondering, I did move. I was by the score table, but now I'm over here. So I'm not going to be able to accurately report on game time as well as I was before. So take your best guess. We'll see how it goes.
Looks like neck to me. No call, however.
Creighton wasting no time bringing a quaffle up.
Ooh, good pass. Yep.
Easy score for the keeper for Creighton, number 48. Solid pass by number 52. Huge playmaker for Creighton early on today in the first day of the Midwest Regional Championship. Maryville struggling to maintain bludger control at this time, and Creighton's beaters showing no amount of mercy.
And that looked like the beater forgot he couldn't tackle the chaser for a second. He was about to man up on him then.
That was an interesting setup. Beaters chilling there, but you really can't do too much because different position of the opposite team. I don't know.
Maryville does look a little overmatched. Let's see if they can kind of claw their way back here with Creighton.
Yeah, the score is 60 to 10 in favor of Creighton.
Right now, the Creighton's just outrunning them. If they can keep bludgers and keep control, maybe they can claw their way back in here. Here's a break.
Oh, missed opportunity by Maryville keeper number 69. A good opportunity to take a drive like that, especially when one is struggling to get bludger control. Goal is good. Creighton scores 70 to 10. Creighton. Maryville struggling out of the gate for their first game in the Midwest Regional Championships, but there's a lot of Quidditch left to be played. I would very much love to know what the game time is, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. Pressure immediate. Good dish. A little bit of life there in Maryville, feeling the pressure. That's definitely a way to maintain the quaffle when feeling the pressure. You got to pass it around. Score by 24, Chaser for Creighton. Sorry if I am not doing the best with the names right now. I tried it a little bit with the first game this morning, and I was having a tough time like focusing on the game and reading names at the same time. So I just figured at the moment I'll do the best with numbers and names as I know them, and then just give you guys the video. Keeper number 69 from Maryville dishes it to number 4. .46 beater for Maryville protecting. They got bludger control back. Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity. Creighton's not going to give it up easy. There are no bludgers now. Maryville has a opportunity to capitalize. Missed opportunity. Maryville recovers. 43. Bad pass. Unfortunately, Maryville missed an opportunity. But not all is lost. They maintain bludger control. Scratch that. Bludger control was lost. Creighton continuing to make a strong case for why they are one of the top teams in the Midwest this year. And in previous years, they have an extensive history of being like top 4, top 2, just like being all around like quality team. They are coached by, can't remember his last name. I know his first name's Curtis. Curtis Taylor. Extensive history in the Quidditch world, like going like as far as like Florida even.
Curtis Taylor's overall record is 159-61. That's a really good win-loss ratio. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Definitely solid.
Assistant
Resume.
coach Paul Enriquez as well.
I really appreciate the amount of detail Curtis put into his roster submission. A lot of the regions have been requesting teams to submit more detailed rosters of names, numbers, pronouns, things about their teams. That way people are watching, they can like connect and relate and understand exactly who's doing what where. And as I have that information, I'll definitely hype up the teams and players as I know them. Ooh, good beat by Creighton. Another quaffle turnover. This weekend's championship consists of 13 teams across the Midwest region. The bulk of those teams coming from Illinois, the state of Illinois, I think. Let's see, we got Edwardsville, we got Carbondale, we got ISU, U of I, Columbia. I feel like I'm missing an Illinois team, but that's 5. At least for the Illinois teams, last year SIUE, I think unofficially took 4. It was never really decided, but they got a national bid last year, and then I think ISU also got a national bid last year. So keep an eye on those teams, both wearing red and black. Very solid college programs. What a pass by keeper for Maryville. Being patient, not trying to turn the ball over.
Oh, that was pretty egregious.
Stoppage of play.
They better stop playing. Let's get
There's definitely going to be some things said about that. Let's see what KT has to say about it, though.
That was an interesting play. I'll say that.
So 2 cards on the play, 2 yellow contact cards. Both players will be sent to the penalty box for 1 minute each. And to my understanding, Devin, that means they have to stay there for the full minute or until the other team scores. Is that correct?
They were both yellows, so yes. That's going to be number 23, Brock Livingood for Creighton. Don't have Maryville's list. Maryville number 58 is who is in penalty box for them. have?
Quick dish to the keeper. Back and forth, give and go. Does not work. Maryville is off to the races.
Number 4 outing the whole Creighton team.
No bludgers, no beaters. Solid opportunity for Maryville there to capitalize on a goal.
Brock Living tags back into the game.
Yep. The goal brings the penalty, I want to say negated, and Creighton is now back at full strength. Maryville is still down 1 chaser. But that goal was huge. Maryville definitely needed something to get them going here in their first game on day 1 of Midwest Regional Championships.
Creighton's keeper is number 5, Sena Morimoto. He's from Hawaii.
Number 5 or number 45?
45. As he scores right there. Sena is from Hawaii but grew up in Guam.
Fancy that. Good score by the keeper, number 45. Score is 90 to 20. I heard something about 12:49, I think, game time. Stoppage of play. Was he bleeding? Maryville Chaser has to sub out due to a bleeding injury. Anytime a player is observed having blood anywhere, like cut, scrape, they have to be subbed out to address the wound, and then they can come back into the game. Aggressive point chaser play by Creighton. I want to say that's number 19, who's also their snitch in an earlier game today. Looking for the give and go to number 4. Ooh, immediately met with bludgers. Number 24 is there to scoop and score. We'll see. And he does. The scoop and score is good, and a broken play opportunity. Creighton still maintains bludger control. Maryville's in trouble. There are no bludgers to be acquired. Goal is good by number 19 for Creighton, taking advantage of the no bludger situation by Maryville. Score is 100 to 30.
It's going to be Bailey Braun, who's the president of Creighton Quidditch, just scored their number 19.
Thank you, Devin. It is nice to have the names and stuff like that. 3 minutes starts when I say.
It was 1-8 at one point. Now it's 3-10. They've traded a couple of goals back and forth. Fortunately for Maryville, they have not closed that gap in that time, however.
They've been progressively making some strides in this game. Creighton's been keeping the pressure on all day, but getting a couple scores late here in this game. We'll see. Ooh, missed opportunity by Creighton Chaser. Creighton still maintains quaffle. Bludgers are flying.
To number 46, Laura Levin.
Number 46. Creighton being patient, looking for passing opportunities in lanes, finds the bucket.
That was a great catch and score for Laura Levin. This is her freshman year rookie on the Quidditch team.
Freshman year rookie.
You get to score in regionals. Always a good feeling for a freshman.
Oh, for
First
sure.
time at regionals. Always a good feeling.
College is the future of Quidditch. Got to keep these guys going and motivated. Good beat. Pressure coming. Maryville trying to create some space. Immediately met with more pressure.
Great beat by Andrea Pablo.
Ooh, stutter step. Good bucket by Creighton Chaser, number 18.
Ben Silverstein, number 18, great score.
Ben Silverstein had a solid first game for Creighton this morning. Score is 120 to 30.
Ben Silverstein has been with this team since his very first practice session. This is his 4th year of Quidditch. a tried and true veteran on Creighton from the very first practice as he scores here at regional.
That's what you like to hear in a Quidditch players from start to finish, like other sports. Start your freshman year, end on your senior year, having a hell of a last Midwest Regional Championship. Looks like we're going to get a call for some contact. We'll see what Mizzou ref has to say about it. KT is the head ref for this game. She hails from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where she plays for the Brew City Club team there. Laying down the law, what she got to say.
Update from around the pitch. Columbia is tied with Minnesota 30-30 currently. Might be a little bit of a surprise. Columbia has improved a lot under Tad Walter's instruction. Get a little coaching from Tad.
I don't know what the game time is in that game, but to hear that they're tied with Minnesota, Minnesota, another top 4 team from last year's regional, that's pretty awesome to hear. And like for a few minutes, they were toe-to-toe with Creighton. They're definitely making a name for themselves as a young program based out of Chicago. Devin, thank you for being here. You're awesome.
Oh, no problem.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does make the dream work. Oh, a pass to number 4. And that's going to be a quaffle turnover.
Ooh, rookie mistakes across the board. No one knows what to do. We're going to try this again. So like other sports, usually whistles tell you when to start things. So we're going to try this again.
Looks like Sina Morimoto came out for Joe Golette, who is a rookie starting at keeper right now.
Who's number 29?
Number 29, sorry. That's going to be Dom Krizmarzek.
Number 29 hustling over to make a play. Ooh, high pass.
As we see,
Ooh.
number 48, once again a rookie. Oh, there he goes, showing a lot of athletic ability in his first regionals. For what we've seen so far of the Creighton freshman rookies, a lot of athletic ability. A strong future, it looks like, for the team.
That is definitely the trend we want to see out of Quidditch as a sport and as a thing that people can go and like do. It's definitely far from what you pick up in the books and the movies. People work out, practice, take time out of their days to compete for national bids, championships, just like any other sport. You're going to see a lot and hear a lot from the teams that are doing the best, winning consistently. These programs are working out consistently, practicing 2-3 times a week, maybe even more, maybe some 2-a-days.
Another player on Creighton from Hawaii, Marcus Yamamoto, number 54, wearing the green keeper headband for his teammate in the box.
Ooh, high pass. If Coach Diggy was here, he'd be like 2 hands.
Oh.
Missed goal opportunity.
And that's a get. That was interesting play, but they got it.
There are no bludgers to be found. Goal scored by number 18 for Maryville. Score is 30-120. Creighton is up. The Mizzou snitch is released. Kind of hard to spot him, but he's wearing yellow shorts.
Can you tell what number they're seekers?
Not from here.
50-something. I'll tell you something.
If it's the same guy that snitches for Creighton, it's probably number 19.
You see keeper number 5 driving. Oh!
That's gotta hurt.
That was a painfully close.
Oh, man.
Now, players who wear number 5 are known to be the best players on the field, so it does pain me to see a fellow number 5 miss
Man,
that shot.
The whole audience felt that one. My goodness. Why are people doing math in my chats?
Seeker is kneeling down, and Seekers are released. It's going to be Seeker number 53, Brock Livingood once again, going after the snitch.
Oh,
he was inches away.
Oh, man.
He was an inch away, I should say. Brock is a rookie on this team.
Oh, stoppage of play, some contact.
See a player or two down. Hopefully everyone is okay. Gonna take a second to check.
The other unfortunate part, much like other sports, there are injuries, and it's not uncommon to see a couple folks go down, and that's why you'll see throughout the tournament, whether it's athletic trainers or EMT staff, to address any and all injuries. And we thank those folks for being here today to make sure that our athletes are competing as healthy as they possibly can.
Looks like two Maryville players are being attended to. We're gonna hope that they are okay. Is that Billy as the snitch?
No, that's Mizzou.
Okay, never mind.
I see what you're getting at, though. Billy is...
That raggedy hair always confuses me. You see one Maryville player up, you hear the claps for them. We still have one more down. Hopefully they as well be able to stand up in a second.
Very supportive community here today. You hate to see athletes go down, but it's good to see folks be able to sympathize and understand, like, everyone's busting their butt today. A lot of hustle. Everyone's leaving it all on the pitch today and tomorrow. Got a bunch of Illinois teams on the sideline here. I don't know who's playing here next, but Illinois is well represented here today.
Yeah, who we got here? SIUE, SIU,
Edwardsville,
ISU.
oh yeah, the Salukis are down there.
U of I. We got
everyone here except Columbia.
Columbia is playing. I asked for a score on that. Let's see if I got that. No word yet from the Columbia score.
Okay, let's see, what else do we got going on? Got Illinois State and U of I chilling over there. Yeah, they're playing like right now.
Maryville player is up. Good to see that they're able to walk under their own power off the field. Always a good sign when they don't have to be supported off the field.
Is that Wichita warming up on the sideline?
That looks to me to be Mizzou.
Mizzou
is in the other corner, actually.
Oh, there you go. So
Mizzou, if you notice, has a sort of camo-ish, maybe not camo, some kind of stripy pattern, whereas Wichita is a solid black on their jerseys. You see them warming up at the other end.
Wichita taking a couple of years break from Quidditch, revamped by Damien. I think his name's Damien, right?
Damon.
Damon.
Like the stop in the blue line.
Hey, that's a good analogy. Stop at the blue line in Chicago. Damon. Reviving the Wichita program. He's actually over here wearing a Fox hat.
Wichita, incidentally, is also combined with the University of Arkansas's Quidditch team. Talking to one of their players, able to field 11 people for this tournament, so still somewhat small. As we see, Maryville is going after the snitch right here. Here comes Brock.
Gets a hand on it.
Oh, and Brock is beat. There goes the number 21 Red Seeker as well.
Goodness.
Almost his score.
So much power.
Number 69 runs back. Long pass to number 52. For all the athleticism and skill we've seen from number 52, we should keep in mind this is his first season on the Quidditch team. Darian Marek Ellis.
Picking it up real quick as a first year.
And that's looking down the Creighton list. I would say 3/4. First season, second season. That's a really good sign for the team.
Wow.
Really good sign for
to
the
be
future.
as competitive as they have been this year. Goal is good. Initially met with contact, but the goal is good.
Brock.
Score is 130 to 50.
And it looks like Maryville caught the snitch.
We're going to get a stoppage of play. Looks like the catch is good by number 21. A lot of admiration for the catch, but nothing's official until KT says so. Assuming the catch is good, Creighton still wins.
And that's going to be a no-good catch.
No good catch.
They said the snitch was impeded on that play.
Snitch was impeded. Did they say how?
They did not.
Like shorts twisted or something?
It looked like maybe I do have an update on Columbia is
Let's hear
down 70 to 40 right now.
70 to 40.
Not tied anymore. They are still in snitch range. That'll be interesting.
So for those interested in the game outside, Minnesota is playing Columbia, Chicago. They are down 70 to 40. Nicholas, you got your answer. You got to learn a little bit how the snitch works. So when a snitch is impeded, that can mean a couple of different things. Like their shorts are twisted up, someone grabs at the shorts, contact with another player, anything that would allow the snitch not be able to do what they should normally do. Both teams looking for the catch here to end the game.
Brock Livigood's still going after this snitch.
He hasn't subbed out? What are you feeding these kids that they can just keep going and no subs?
Thought he might have had it there on a very good reach around.
Creighton throwing lasers at these Maryville players.
That's a good beat.
We're going to take a look at that catch. Mizzou ref getting some feedback on their whistle. Let's see what they have to say. Maryville hoping for a good catch, but as always, everything is reviewed and discussed with the snitch catch. For those new to Quidditch and confused by the cheering for Maryville, yes, that is a loss, but that means they get to fight another day and conserve their energy and strategy for their future pool games. They got at least 3 more games that I can think of against the rest of their pool, which will include... Oh, no, they only got 2 more games. They got Columbia and Minnesota because Northern Colorado dropped out. So you heard it here first. Here first, folks. Creighton wins their second game of the day, 140 to 80. Snitch catch was good by Maryville. And that's a wrap for this match. I'm going to head outside now. I don't remember what game I'm doing outside. But, yeah, keep being awesome. Keep doing you.